I received this package in the mail from Black Major Toys. What could it be? The Agent X Master Set? Yes! Let's open it up, check out all the figures, and see what came in this Master Set from Black Major. Got the handy dandy 511 utility knife. Let's start cutting into this bag here. I'm gonna have to sharpen my knife, it's getting a little bit dull. Bag inside of a bag. I really don't like loose figures to be mailed inside of these poly mailer bags, especially with the way things are going with the Postal Service right now. There's way too much see, man, come on, way too much opportunity for damage. And that would have totally been my fault for recklessly cutting into the bag. But here's a bag of accessories. Another bag of accessories. These are mixed up from several different figures. 3 bags of accessories. 4, 5. Red Shadows figures. Looks like we have 2 complete figures and then a 2 torso and head sets in each one of these packs. Then we have the Python Patrol here. We'll get each one of these out of their bags and look at them. This is Cobra North. The Cobra North figures. Looking good. There's a 6th bag of accessories. I guess they all have black accessories. That's what they came with. These guys here, I think these are based on the Fortnite figure that came out. I'm not a Fortnite fan. The bodies on those are okay, but I really don't like the heads. You have the blue Cobalt figures. I don't recall what they were calling these. Possibly the Stinger set. And that's it. That is all. Okay, so there's 12 complete figures here all together, and another 12 torso and head sets. Probably going to break these up. I'm not sure what I'm going to keep. I would have much rather had complete figures than torsos and heads, much like last time. I'm not a kit basher, and I don't switch out parts. So, but I mean, that's just my personal preference. I know a lot of people really enjoy doing that kind of thing, but it's just not for me. So one thing that I noticed here on these, on the gray guys, there's a look to the plastic that I kind of like. I've got something stuck in my hand here. Hang on. Yeah, there's kind of a look to the plastic that I like. It's almost a metallic sheen to it. So, zoom in here a bit for all of this. Yeah, my chair is all squeaky. All right, we've got good tight knees. There is a little bit of a thigh gap as to be expected. Let's see if we can twist the swivel here. That was a little tight. Overall quality seems to be good. Head, very loose. And that seems to be something with these types of swivel heads that don't have the actual ball joint. For some reason in third-party figures, Red Laser as well. I've pointed that out before when talking about Red Laser's Army figures. Sometimes those heads will spin 360 degrees. I'm not going to try and force this one to do it. But I may switch out some of these heads for the chrome mortal heads. I think that would look pretty good on a couple of the bodies. Maybe one of the white ones, one of the Cobra North figures. But here we have this. They all have, I believe they all have the same legs and arms. Let's see if we can do this without breaking it. That's not going to move. Not good. Well, that guy's elbow is not, the swivel is not going to move. This one does. That's fairly disappointing. Everything else seems to be okay with him though. Got a little flash that might need to be trimmed off there. I'm going to put this guy aside and see if I can get a replacement arm for him. So look at the other torsos. The other torsos we have. I don't know what this head is either. This head mold is a little bit different. It's actually tight in there. Feels pretty good. I like the color of the plastic and everything. It's just, if you can see here, there's like a gap there, like it's improperly assembled. Pretty decent size. Yeah, now you can really see it. But yeah, that elbow is just not gonna want to, it just does not want to move. And I'm not sure if I want to force that or not. Yeah, I mean, that's putting a lot of flex on it, and that elbow is not breaking loose. So, and I don't think that it's glued or anything. It might be sonic welded, or it might be glued. The shoulder, and this isn't something, I'm seeing this on others as well. There's some gaps in the shoulders. Check that out. Even though that arm is relatively tight in the shoulder, this one is not. That's super loose. Anyway, that one's aside. I'll see if I can get a replacement arm for it. With a Firefly backpack. It has the little, the cover that comes off. That's pretty neat. Let's see if it stays in the figure's back. Yes, it does. It's a good fit. Now we have a trooper head, which is also loose in the torso. But I do like, again, I like the color that these are molded in here. That's a pretty nice looking, almost a metallic gray. All right, here we have an Exorcist head on the Firefly torso. The Firefly head spins 360 degrees. That could be because this screw might be a little bit loose or something. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. The body, the screw isn't completely into the body, and that's fine. Once that tightens up, that's still going to be a 360 head. That's a little bit disappointing. But rattle, rattle, rattle. Okay. As to be expected with China quality. That's one reason why I've kind of backed off on buying some of the third-party stuff. The quality coming out of China for a lot of things just seems to be kind of off. Let's open up the Python Patrol figure set. Looking good in the green with the yellow stripes. Overall good looking figure. Knees are tight. On this one in particular, we don't have those gaps in the shoulders like I was showing you with the other one. That elbow is very tight, and it broke loose. I was almost afraid that was going to snap. Same thing with that one. That arm broke loose a little bit easier. The head is actually painted on this figure, as well as the other Python Patrol figure, and gives it a little bit of extra rigidity in its rotation. No 360 head here. Overall, good construction on this figure. I'm glad that arm wasn't seized up. We'll put him to the side. Check out the other one. All these arms seem to be in the same position. That one wasn't tight at all. Let's hope this one is the same. Oh, nope. There, it popped loose. No gaps in the shoulders. This is the same arms, same legs, and I believe they all have the same waist as well. So there's a lot of parts compatibility here. Okay, very loose Snake Eyes V1 head. That's what this is. It's a Snake Eyes V1 head. It's not going to spin 360 degrees, but it is kind of wobbly. And this is also a painted head. So take a look at the other pieces that came with this one. So let me get I'm going to keep this one figure separated over here out of the way. Check out the torsos. Another Firefly head. And it is wobbly. The green molded backpack to match the rest of the body construction. Trooper with a little bit of a loose head. I think that's probably going to be the thing going forward, is that most of these will have loose heads, except for probably these guys. Yeah. And that could be due to a number of things. It could be due to age on the molds. It could be shrinkage, any injection. It could be a lot of different things. I don't remember exactly what the buy-in price was for the pre-order on these. I pre-ordered these months ago, and all of them finally came in. Okay, so we have the white Cobra North with the Canadian maple leaf with the Cobra emblem inside of it. And as you can see, this Cobra emblem is not fully formed. There's actually quite a bit of blemish on the chest of this figure. The paint, pretty sloppy on here. That's not really a full Cobra emblem. Loose head. Yeah, this is what I was talking about with the quality coming from China. Stuff that I've gotten from Black Major in the past has actually been pretty good quality. But these do not seem to be up to par. Especially when you're paying 18 bucks a figure for them when you're buying them. All right, this head, nice and tight. Let me get back in frame here. We'll check the arms. Very tight elbow. That swivel broke loose okay. Yeah, there we go. Good looking figure. I like the molded white, but again, very sloppy on the paint apps. Yeah, that's a nice tilted Cobra North logo or facsimile thereof. Now, this trooper head does not seem to be as loose and wobbly as the others, and I don't see a paint app on there, but the Cobra North emblem is not straight. It's tilted like the other. Firefly, not the Firefly torso and head, not a 360 Exorcist head, but there's so much wobble there. I'm hoping that maybe like an O-ring or something would take care of that. You know, look at the eyes. Again, what I was talking about with the sloppy paint apps. The red doesn't cover the head. Actually, on this one looks to be a little bit misshapen. Does not on the others, but yeah, that his head's deformed. It's like flat on this side. So the more I'm going through these, the more disappointed I am, unfortunately. And we have the white backpack came here. Something I forgot to do. Let's test that backpack and see how it fits in all of these figures. Fits there. I know that in the past we've sometimes had figures where the backpack would fall out. Yeah, good fit there. Perfect fit on the Firefly torso. It fits good on that one too. I'm assuming that it's going to fit well on all of them. So yeah, this guy here with his lopsided loose head and shitty paint apps, I'm going to put that to the side as well. Honestly, I'm probably going to keep a couple of these and just sell them. Now the plastic for the Cobalt figure actually feels quite a bit different than the plastic for the others. Let's see if this arm's good. Yeah, no seizing of the elbow swivel. Now we do have those gaps here in the shoulders where you can get quite a bit of movement without the swivel actually engaging. The head is nice and tight. I don't know what this head is, but man, it looks familiar. So, I guess that's part of the Agent X head. Logo on the chest looks good, nice and straight. paint apps on this figure are much better than the paint apps on the Cobra North figures. The Cobra North figures, I'm not sure what they were thinking on those, but they did not do a good job with them. So we have a 360 Snake Eyes head, very wobbly, very loose. Let's check this swivel. Good. This one's good. Joints are nice and tight. Overall, good construction on this figure, and the paint apps look good on the Cobra, the Cobalt Invader or Agent X. Check the torsos. Yeah, that head's extremely loose, and this one is another one that's kind of lopsided. Hey, you know what? What the hell? My head's probably a little misshapen too. And then the Cobra Trooper, I actually like this one a lot. I like the look of it a lot. I don't like that loose head. I'm hoping that, you know, if I switch one out, it's going to be this one. I don't care for that head, but yeah, I like this head a lot better. And if we look, these torsos are the same. I believe those are officer torsos. So we have the, just basically it's just another torso with one of these heads. I haven't asked about it. I don't really get the concept of sending those other than just to be able to customize your figures and whatnot as you see fit. Okay. That backpack does not fit that figure. Backpack does not fit this figure either. I think this is the first time that I've really been disappointed with anything that I've got from Black Major. You know, there's been a couple. Honestly, it seems like quality's been going downhill a little bit over the past few runs. There were some quality issues with Serpents and whatnot. The Alley Vipers were good to go. Night Vipers were good to go. And these are hit or miss. Hit and miss, sorry. Red Shadows. I like Red Shadows stuff a lot. All the third-party Red Shadows figures. There's a ton of them out there, and I dig them. This one seems to be good. The head feels good. What do we got going on here? Yep. That torso is gapped. I'm hoping that the screw might not be tight all the way. And this is another one where the shoulder has quite a bit of a gap in it. Very loose. Floppy arm. All right. Take a look at the other one. Snake Eyes head. I guess this is just what we're going to have to deal with the Snake Eyes heads. The Exorcist movement. Let's see if we can get these arms moving. Yes, that one goes. Will this one go too? Yes. Overall, it's an all right figure. Looks good. That head's going to wobble around and probably end up turned around backwards if I put them in a clamshell or something. But there are fixes to that. I know sometimes we have to fix things that we buy. Okay, so here we have a head that does not. There we go. I got it. And this one is not lopsided. This head is actually symmetrical and straight. That's weird, man. That's got to be a molding defect. Overall, paint apps look good on this one. The Red Shadows logo on the forehead. And then I really, really dig this one. The Red Shadows logo on the chest. This figure's head is a little bit loose, but I'm sure that it'll tighten up. And yeah, I would swap these heads out. Probably on these two figures. Yeah, it's interesting that the Snake Eye, I believe this is a Snake Eyes or a Trooper torso, doesn't have the Snake Eyes head assembled onto it. Here's another Cobra North figure, the Cobalts. Okay, and the last one, last but not least, before we get to the accessories, all the accessory packs are the same. They're just a basic standard accessory pack for the Agent X figures. And again, this is a goofy looking Fortnite thing here. I don't like these heads at all. I don't like the paint apps. The heads are painted white. If I keep these, I'm probably going to remove that paint. The bodies look good though. That arm came loose. That one did as well. There we go. Yeah, overall, if you hide his head, he's a good looking figure. This one would probably benefit from a chrome head being installed. All right, the head's pretty tight on that one, and I think that's due to the paint app. Oh shit. Yep, there goes that. Maybe I can find a bat arm. Either get it replaced or find a bat arm. That's 2 figures out of this pack that have had seized arms. That's very, very displeasing. That one worked. This pisses me off. To pay for something and then get junk. You know, like I said, normally the products from Black Major are very good, but for some reason these figures here seem to have a lot of issues. His eyeball is over on his helmet. Right on. Yeah, I'm sorry. That looks like shit. I'm sorry, guys. I was very hopeful for this set. I've been looking forward to getting it. Mostly because I really enjoy the V1 Snake Eyes parts being used. But the overall quality of these figures is... It's not very good. I've said the same thing in the past about Hasbro stuff that I've looked at that was junk out of the box. These figures are junk. They're custom fodder at best. I hate that. I hate that because I've been a Black Major fan for a long time. You all have seen that with my videos. Yeah, I just can't get behind these. I'm gonna see if I can get some stuff replaced. A couple of arm replacements, and maybe go from there. But these will probably end up moving on to someone else who wants most of them. There are some that I'm going to keep, but these will probably move along. Real quick here, before we finish up, let's take a look at the accessory packs. What all is included. There are 6 of these accessory packs. You have the Ninja Claw. Come on and focus. There we go. Have a knife. A knife. Everyone needs a knife. A pistol. I think that's Ripper's rifle there. Now this one is cool. I dig this one a lot. That is an M4 or an M16 or whatever with the barrel-mounted shotgun. That's cool. You got a machete here and a sword. You have the Firefly submachine gun, a satchel charge or purse, whatever. You've got the phone and another knife. And then you have the Alley Viper V2 shield. I actually like these quite a bit. These shields, even though this is pretty much a reproduction of the V2 Alley Viper shield, even in black. But I can already see some differences right off the bat. These are pretty cool to add on to other figures and whatnot, including these, I'm sure. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope that you enjoy my opening videos like this, where I open packages on camera and you can see exactly what's going on. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. Stay tuned for more videos. I've got some really cool stuff coming up. Thanks for watching Action Media Reviews. Yo, Joe!